Right, let's get the live stream shared. I can't even type. Hello, Ruben. Well, oh, it's just apparently there's 3 people on already. I can't see for. How many? Oh, there's 2 watching. Oh, that's fine. Hello. Right, what are we doing? We're doing this. That's what we're doing. What's this? Engage with your audience. Start a Q&A, start a poll, member only live stream. Give over. Give over. Right. So we're on Train Sim Classic, as you can see. When the game decides to load, not crash. That'd be nice. I think the game's gonna stop showing this. Is the live stream still working, guys? I'm just double checking. There it is. Oh, okay, that's good. It's just YouTube keeps bugging me with this engage with your audience stuff. No. God. But no, I hope you're well, Ruben. Wait for the thing to load. But no, God, that's good to hear. Glad you're alright. I have shared the live stream, so hopefully a few more people will turn up. Hello, kitty. Sorry, I got my cat in my room. You know. Are you behaving yourself? No. She never behaves herself. So, what we're doing tonight is a route that I found on a website called Golden Age Developments, which they're really good actually. They've done the West of England line in the Steam Age, so between Exeter and Salisbury, set in the 50s. I think it's the 50s. Or it could be the 30s. I don't know. I forget now. But they've done the Tewkesbury Heritage line, which is obviously not real. It's fictional, but it's incredible, and it's local. It shows you what the Tewkesbury and Malvern Railway would have looked like back in the before it was all closed and all gone. So we're going to drive it. It's a shame it's not around really, because I like it. God, this game's taking forever. But it's Dovetail and it's Train Simulator Classic, so this, yeah, it's just it takes forever. It takes forever to load. But hopefully we won't have any trouble in the chat, because I had a incident, shall we say, on the Discord server last week. It's all good now. I think this cat wants to go out. Do you want to go outside, do you? Yes, you want to go outside? Good, because I need to do this live stream. Come on then. Come on then, you. Oh, just as I got up. Right, come on you. Are you going to behave yourself? Listen, you want to go outside? I know you do. Come here. Steady. There we go. The cat is out of the bedroom. She has a very nasty habit of weeing in my room. Hey, we got another person in the chat. Hold on a minute. I'll be right with you. Just sorting some stuff out. It's one of the members at West Midlands Transport. Evening. He's only on here for a minute. That's fine. That's fine by me. Hope you're well. And to anyone who is still watching, thank you. Well, you know, we have memberships available, so if you want to become a member, it's we have 3 tiers. 3 tiers to choose from. We have sprinters. We have for £1.99. You have the sprinter tier, which is what West Midlands Transport has signed up for. We also have the super sprinter tier for £3.99, where you get a bit extra. And then for £5.99, you get the express sprinter tier. So, welcome to Tewkesbury Station. You know it's Tewkesbury because it says it there, look. Tewkesbury, yes, Tewkesbury did have its own railway station. And this is what it looked like. Roughly. So, it had 2 platforms. Opened in 1864. Now, this is not the original station building, because it says so on the so the Golden Age development. They put this in the history. They put that the line was saved in the 70s after being closed for over a decade, and you know, it was taken over by the Tewkesbury Railway Society. So now we're going to drive it to Ashchurch. And yes, I got the Class 153 working again. Alright, West Midlands, just as we're departing. Take care, enjoy your meal. Yep, it won't be a live stream without sprinters. I tell you what though, if the Tewkesbury Heritage Line was around today, right, look at this. 153 would be perfect. Yeah, because originally I was having problems with the Class 153 and I couldn't drive it for ages. But it's all sorted now, as you can see. So you can tell that the line between Ashchurch and Tewkesbury was double track. This cycle path does exist. It's still around today, obviously. But yeah, it's just such a nice feature. They could have done this in real life, you know, but they didn't, because, well, they're idiots. And now we're going to approach the only intermediate stop on the line. Ganaway Lane Halt. Now that's a mouthful, because it's located on Ganaway Lane, which is which serves the nearby Tewkesbury School. Here we are, Ganaway Lane Halt. So this station, well, Holt Station, was opened in the 90s, according to this fictional route, for to operate the school run from Tewkesbury and Ashchurch to ease congestion on the roads, which is nice. And now we're going to Ashchurch. This is Shannon Way. That's the Premier Inn. Obviously, it doesn't look like that in real life. Post office, the Porsche shop, the Travel Lodge. Actually, this could be the no, that's the post office, those. And if we see here, we cross over the M5, junction 9, and as you can see, it's just a normal day in Tewkesbury with a car that's done a Richard Hammond manoeuvre. That's quite normal here in Tewkesbury. You always get a crash. So we've now entered Northway. So this is like a suburban area. It's a part of Tewkesbury. Obviously, to climb over the motorway, you have to. Now, obviously, there was no M5 back in the day, so you didn't need a massive hill to climb over and under the M5. But this is the Northway Industrial Estate. It just basically looks exactly like how it is now, really. Empty. I know that M5. Wait till you see the Tewkesbury town centre. Wait till you see the town centre. Now, for some reason, I've tried so many different ways to try and fix the problem, but for some reason the doors will not open at Ashchurch Station. They just won't open. Which is ridiculous. We are expecting a patch. I don't know when the patch will be, though. That's the only thing. Here we are. Ashchurch for Tewkesbury. Well, the original Ashchurch for Tewkesbury station. Okay, let's just switch ends, and then I'll give you a tour. Right. That's the car park, and this is Ashchurch for Tewkesbury. Well, what it used to look like, anyway. This is the Tewkesbury bound platform, obviously, for Heritage Railway use. This used to be the freight platform, so only used for freight. And then obviously this is what is now platform 1. And it's quite a long platform. It's a lot longer than it used to be, than it is now. So it can accommodate a Class 800. It can take on a 5-car Hitachi, no problem. But I mean, look at the building. This was the LMS Ashchurch Station building. The only problem with this is obviously not very accessible. There is no lifts, or there's no lifts or proper facilities for for everyone. So that is a downside compared to today's Ashchurch for Tewkesbury, which is disabled access friendly. And this is the old Evesham platform, which served the Evesham or Gloucester Loop line, depending on how would you call it. Turntable, the old water tower, some sidings, and this was where the the flat level crossing used to be. Now this building, it's funny. They put it at the north side. That building, right, is actually here, but obviously the track's in the way. Right, let's get out of here. It does, Ruben. It looks a lot better than the one currently. I mean, realistically, right, if the line was to exist today, right, this track would not exist. This would all be car park. The building would be fine, but then you'd have the the Ashchurch Heritage Railway Station, like here. That's where it would be roughly in today's world. But it's not, because this is all built by nursery, school and industrial buildings. But no, that was the original. That was what Ashchurch Station used to look like back in the day. Not anymore. So what we're doing now is we're going to be heading into the town itself, because there were actually 2 more railway stations in Tewkesbury. One that is historically accurate, and the other one is just there for the fun of it. And if we observe, this is what the M5 normally looks like at Tewkesbury Junction 9. Bottlenecked, massive queues, massive traffic jams. The roundabout is a complete mess with the traffic lights, and it's just total chaos. You wouldn't want to be there in rush hour. Once again, crossing Shannon Lane, which takes you from the Ashchurch Road to the Northway Business Estate and on to Northway. Down there is the launch pad for education. So we are stopping here again, because why not? Also put it in the scenario. So yeah, this is Ganaway Lane. And here is Tewkesbury School. Well, I say Tewkesbury School. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. This is the Newtown area, and it looks pretty much what you would expect, really. It looks terrible. But I'm not arguing, because it's Tewkesbury. Yeah, Tewkesbury School down there. They need to really update the sounds for the Just Train. This is a Just Trains, by the way. Not the route, but the train. Here we are, going through the Newtown area. Over there is the Newtown industrial area. The famous Iron Bridge, which is still around today actually. So, trains to Great Malvern, once called at the station of Tewkesbury, which we've just been to, obviously, where we started at. Where where Superior Provincial Liveried 150 is. And behind this massive fence is the Morrisons. Morrison's supermarket. Right, now we need to slow down to 10 miles an hour as we are entering the town centre. I believe this is Chance Alby Road. I think it's Chance Lane. I forgot the name of the road. I live in Tewkesbury, for Christ's sake. But no, this apartment, and as you can see, the old freight yard. This was where the old freight yard used to be. Big car park, the Cascades Leisure Centre with swimming pool, slides. Ah, paradise. That's the Albion, and the car park for the Albion pub. That's the Tesco. Where this is where the Halfords used to be, but it's no longer Halfords. And obviously, there's been an incident here in Tewkesbury, which there always is at this road, but I think it's Chance Street. It's not Chance Street, is it, TK? Yes, Ruben, it's a car crash. So, this happens quite often in Tewkesbury, you know, just reckless driving. So, what we have here is a Citroen that's gone, that's tried to undercut, tried to go in between the BMW and this massive Range Rover, and he's knocked over a pedestrian. Now, the pedestrian is, you know, it's just a normal day in Tewkesbury. It's just a normal day in Tewkesbury. Got an LMS locomotive, got Pannier, who got obviously a 37. A class 20 something, a GWR, a Hall class, 4 Mark Hall, GWR 7903 for good measure, and a class 08 shunter. Gronk. Now, this is where the line carries on. Oh, by the way, this was the very first station in Tewkesbury. This station opened in July of 1840, but was closed in 1864 to passengers because of the Tewkesbury and Malvern railway station, the one with the 2 platforms, or the one that's slightly outside of the town centre. But this part of the line did exist in real life as we cross the high street. I never thought I'd see this. A class 153 crossing Tewkesbury High Street. Down here we go. Past the Kingfisher's chip shop on the right. Yeah, it's 5 miles an hour here, obviously, as you can see. The old flour mill. It's quite a steep. It's quite a steep way down. 1 in 56, but it is levelling out. And cross over the River Avon. That's the Abbey in the background there. Oh, we've got missing texture. Now, the flour mill has been, in today's world, the flour mill is abandoned and is completely sealed off. Fenced off in today's world. However, in this lovely version of Tewkesbury, it is, I don't know if it's still open. It's probably just a museum of something. Because the Tewkesbury flour mill at one time was producing the most flour in the world until modern technology took over. So this flour mill did hold some historic significance to it. But there was no railway station here. There were, however, a good load of sidings here for freight use. So the sidings bit is accurate, but there was no passenger station, obviously, because, you know, there's because there's that station there. Right, so how long are we here for? A few minutes. River Avon. But further down, it meets up with, as you can see, that is the River Severn. It carries on there. Now, here's an interesting thing. This is where the current line ends. But the line carried on. Beyond the bridge, Breedon Road Bridge. That's the caravans. The bridge. I forgot the name of the pub. No restaurant, and then through this tunnel. That's Mythe Tunnel. And the line carried on to Great Malvern via Ripple and Upton on Severn. Do you know what would be really nice? If they actually continued the line to Great Malvern, but keep it as a heritage line feel. So make it single track. Because that would be epic. But I mean, I'm happy with what I'm seeing and driving on already. Damn bus. But no, it's incredible. So this is the high street. This is where the bus stops. This is where the bus station is. That's the Boots. Pharmacy. Costa. Greg's. Domino's is just there. And then on the other side is the Subway. Post office. The Anchor pub. Funny enough, yeah, there's loads of pubs in this. Loads of pubs. There's like 8 pubs in Tewkesbury town centre alone. And a load of milk bottles because we are missing the China Clay route add-on. Right, we can go. Obviously, we are limited to 5 miles an hour, which is fun. This would be perfect for the Class 139. But sadly, the Class 139 Power People Mover is not on Train Simulator. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? I would love to have a 139 on here. God, that orange worker man is having the time of his life. I tell you what, I did find on a Facebook group. Someone is making the Snow Hill network. So they are making at the moment the North Warwickshire line, so Stratford upon Avon to Birmingham, via both Hatton and Dorwich, Solihull, and via Whitlock's End, which is incredible. And here we are, back at the original first station of Tewkesbury, which is Tewkesbury Town. Now, obviously, in today's world, the car park is a lot bigger, because you've got a car park where the platform is. So cars would... So that wall there, that wall is accurate. So cars would enter where the track is, and then they would circle around to the back to the road. Here we are, crossing the road at Tewkesbury and Halford. Well, it's a charity shop now, as if we haven't got enough charity shops in the house in town. This obviously in today's world, this is the car park, but back in the day, it used to be a big freight yard. So what we're doing now is we're going back to Ashchurch. And then from Ashchurch, we'll head back to the big main station of Tewkesbury, behind Morrison's. Crossing Chant Street. I think it's Chant Street. I'll leave it like this. Right, full power, please. Maybe should I revisit this? Should I do this again, but with a different train? Not sprinters. Maybe a steam train or diesel. Or maybe a heritage multiple unit. A class 101 or something like that. Or, if I can figure out how to do it... Oh yeah, don't worry about the signals. The signals for some reason don't work. Oh, okay. A steam train. Okay. Well, that's pretty standard. I don't know what steam train to use though, Ruben, because I want to be historically accurate, because the Tewkesbury and Malvern Railway was part of the Midland Railway, or the LMS, during the Big Four. So, ideally, you would want an LMS locomotive. The trouble is, I don't have any LMS locomotives, so I need to find one somewhere, or buy it, download it, put it on the on Train Simulator. I'm not doing the Flying Scotsman because that would ruin it. Here we are, crossing, passing Ganaway Lane. Halt. The other problem with this railway is that it's quite short, so you can't have, 4 carriages or 8 carriages like you can on the Severn Valley or the Gloucestershire-Warwickshire Railway. You would need to have at least 2 carriages maximum. So, once again, crossing Shannon Way. There's a Greg's over there by the business park. Oh god, if that showed... Listen, if the Flying Scotsman showed up in Tewkesbury, everything would just grind to a halt. There'd be traffic... Look, this traffic jam, right, would continue all the way to Birmingham. If the Flying Scotsman entered the town of Tewkesbury, there'd be complete gridlock. Oh, it'll just be dreadful. Instead of me dad or my stepmom driving me to the station, I'd have to bloody walk. Because you won't be able to drive. So that's why I'm going to go for an LMS locomotive. Because, or maybe a British Rail locomotive, something from the Black 5 or something, or an Ivet. An Ivet tank engine. There's an idea. It's LMS after all. Or or maybe a Fowler. A Fowler 4F or 3F used to serve the Tewkesbury. Fowlers, Ginties, as they were known as. So they'd be ideal. Here we are, back at Ashchurch. Right. Change ends. Have one final appreciation for Ashchurch Station. What it used to be, at least. Because all this now, car park, this is all car park. You would come down here. So bushes here. That original station entrance is where the waiting shelter is, roughly this area, which is obviously where the station building is. No. Obviously, if they had full disabled access friendliness, then it would be much better. But, it isn't. See, Golden Age developments didn't think of that. Right. Let's go back to Tewkesbury and end the live stream. I do like this route. I'm definitely doing it again in the future. Definitely a steam one and a diesel locomotive one. Ay, ay, ay. Here we are now once again crossing over the river, the M5. Sorry, I said the river M5 there. I know, the river M5. Well, technically, you can say it is a river. It's a river of tarmac with cars. Cars like the fishes. That's just my weird logic right there. Once again, we pass the halt of Ganaway Lane. I mean, this is probably the best add-on that I've ever put on Train Simulator since the West Highland Extension, where you can actually drive between Glasgow, Queen Street, and Mallaig, Fort William, Mallaig, and even to Oban. Which is just incredible. slow down for the 15 mile an hour turn off back into the station of Tewkesbury itself. There we are, a glorious one. Now that I would like to see do the 5 mile an hour section between Tewkesbury Town and Tewkesbury Quay. I would love to see that. That would be funny to see. But the 153 makes more sense. And here we are, back at Tewkesbury. Let's get it right under the canopy. And here we are. We're back at Tewkesbury, where this train terminates. Get a proper thumbnail for the... Oh, yes. Right when the woman decides to bowl me. Thank you. Right, that's better. So, I hope you enjoyed the live stream, Ruben. And to anyone else who's been watching. It does mean a lot. It's nice to do these once a month live streams, you know, just to try and get back into socialisation. But now I need to think what to do for next month. What to do for next month's live stream on Train Simulator. I will think of something. But until then... we've not passed the signal of danger. What are you on about? It's the game. But until then, like, comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell. Check out the channel. We have memberships. We have 3 tiers. We have the Sprinters for $1.99. Super Sprinters for $3.99 and Express Sprinters for $5.99. So it means a lot to me. We have 7 members, which is incredible. So a big shout out to all of my YouTube channel members and to my moderators. So Ruben, thank you for moderating this quiet live stream. And thank you to West Midlands Transport for being a Sprinter channel member. But no, until next month. Oh, by the way, if anyone who is a channel member, there is a post you need to have a look at if you are interested. But yeah. I'll see you all in the next one. Ta-da then. Right, where's